I'm set stripping off grades. I just be making up different reasons for my way. I pick enough to keep it up, but ain't no thing straight. Cause ain't no reason for this money to stay. Like what you want, what you want. I got Jesus give.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the New Orleans Saints. Next on Madden NFL 25.
It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years. And our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. So glad y'all could join us for this game. Kate, Scott, and Brock Hewitt on the call for it, and we're expecting quite a bit of offensive gamesmanship, partner. Some veteran savvy out there. Both of our starting quarterbacks have spent quite a long time in this league, and they've... Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. On the return, it's Kendre Miller. This return makes it up to the 25. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. And bringing them out now, a quarterback who really knows how to make something exciting happen.
Simply put, there's not a throw on the field he's not capable of making. His arm can reach every blade of grass, which as a defender is an absolute pain to have to worry about down in and down out. And as an offense, it energizes you for the possibility of a big play at any time.
First play of the game, and already an incredible catch. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That is all-out effort to make the catch, putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception and some more targets in the immediate future.
New set of downs for him at the 38. They'll run here on first down. And he's tackled for a short gain. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the 41. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They motion the tight end over. To the air, 3rd and long. That's caught at the 25. There it is, touchdown New Orleans. The Saints take a 6-0 lead right away. Just like they drew it up in practice this week, partner, and the exact start they wanted to have in this game.
That's 100%. That's why you script and you go over these plays ahead of time. Kate, you know this. All those amazing essays you wrote at Cal, that start to that paper was so important. It set the tone for the rest of it.
Blake Groupie to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. On the return, Britton Covey. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. And bringing them out, someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite, the game's most important position, and it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know, You know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm.
The Saints not in agreement with that previous call. They're going to challenge.
Previous play is under review.
So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this, he did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a third one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 39. This ball's caught by Uzama. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. That's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line to gain.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board, and the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another try following the sack. He'll try and run this. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. From midfield now. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
They just keep working it forward early. We've got 1st and 10 now from the 35. Back now, pressure on its way. Hauled in by Gunner, left side. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. And play wrapped up by Demario Davis.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
From the 20 on 2nd down. Escapes the pocket. He's going to tuck it and run. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back and excited to start the 2nd. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. To the air now on 1st and 10. Has it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Well, motion Brown right. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But kid, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
Third down from the gun. Shakes himself free. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
The kick by Hopkins is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Returns looking good so far. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Saints, and they're wide out, headed to the field for a new series. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing from the gun. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Saints looking to add to their advantage. Running back sent in motion. Here's 2nd and 5. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Diving right side, got it! And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
When coaches discuss their favorite plays of a game, I guarantee you this one's going to be on it. Not just because of the catch, but because of the effort to go lay out and bring in an off-target throw.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. He'll throw it yet again. He's got it near the 8. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow their lead just before halftime. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Groupie's extra point is good. And the Saints drive their lead to 11. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Covey now to return this. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now for the second time this game, we're going to look at the Philly offense. And we're down inside a minute to play in the half, but that's enough time to get a drive together. Throwing now on first down. He's on the move. He's keeping it. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll try and throw it here. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes again. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Alontae Taylor making the stop. The Saints add a 5th defensive back here. 3rd down coming up. Throwing now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. They'll throw on 1st. Looking. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying again, following the sack. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down. So we're in halftime here in beautiful New Orleans, and it's the Saints who've got the lead as we head to the break. Now we'll send you east to our studios in Orlando. That's where Jonathan Coachman is waiting to bring you the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the Halftime Report. These two teams heading out of the tunnel. We're ready to get back to it. For the call of the 2nd half, here is the great Kate T. Scott. Kate?
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Covey now to return this. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Second down now, 7 to go. Throwing off the play fake here. Completed here to Uzama. Oh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Third and long for him here. That's completed right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Dropping back to throw. Flushed out. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. A short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play, and boy, did the defense do it there.
Offense to the line for second down. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. A pickup of 7, so they're looking at 9 yards to go now on third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Here he is on third and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know they've got to execute and convert on these third downs.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Shaheed now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The New Orleans offense set to go now. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
And that type of start, well, you wanted all 17 games of a season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. They'll throw it. This is complete to Olave. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Into the hands of Olave. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Well, That is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. They kick the running back in motion. From the 47. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Saints have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through. First and 10 from the 41. Still sticking with the passing game. Getting Olave on the slant. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Group B to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints lead by 15 now. Here's Group B on now to handle the kickoff. Covey now to return this. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Running back sent in motion. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I can already read the headlines tomorrow. This offensive line can't protect. This offensive line, this offensive line. But it's more than that. When you give up 5 sacks in a game, it's a complete breakdown of everybody offensively. Play caller, quarterback, offensive line. Yeah, they're going to have to regroup and figure out how to protect this quarterback first and foremost.
He can run it. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the gun on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They get 6 and a first down as well.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Eagles trail by 15. Pass play on 1st and 10. Campbell hauls it in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. 2nd and 8. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. That's DeMario Davis. And the Saints will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle. Well, hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. They give it to him again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Third down, 1 yard to go. Back-to-back carries here. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.